Why Joseph Parker's in for a shock against Fabio Wardley. It's fight week, and this one's not to be missed. Both guys putting on the line for a chance to face the undisputed champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. The boxing world has stacked the odds against Fabio Wardley, but after watching the face-off, my mind's starting to change. Has the boxing world got it wrong? Well, stay with me, because today I'm going to break it down. If you're new to the channel, my name's Lawrence Usyk, a professional boxer, and also a former member of GB amateur boxing team. Joseph Parker, we all know his achievements, a former world champion, he's fought the best, and he's on a great run from Deontay Wilder, Zhilei Zhang, and Martin Bakole. But in boxing, you're only as good as your last performance, and let's be honest, Martin Bakole was a late replacement, and he was out of shape. He looked like he just came from an all-you-can-eat buffet and emptied the place. The boogeyman Bakole was the most avoided man in boxing. These are his words, not mine, because he'd been knocking everyone out in sparring. But unfortunately, things didn't go to plan. He talked the talk, but he couldn't walk the walk, and he looked like an idiot. Parker's only fought 2 rounds in the last 18 months, it's a problem. So we might not see that version who was on a great run. I'm always banging the drums. Why I'm doing that, I don't know. I don't play the drums. I always talk about the importance of being active in sport to keep the tools sharp, and Fabio Wardley is being the more active fighter. Fabio's been moving fast, and he's done things the traditional way. English, British, Commonwealth, European. He's went through the domestic scene like Bonnie Blue goes through knickers. But Joseph Parker's a big jump in level, and was seen when Fabio fought Justice Hooney, he was getting schooled till he found the winning lottery ticket. I take it back, because I don't believe in a lucky punch in boxing. I do hate it when people say that was a lucky punch, because the fans don't see all the hard work, the preparation that goes into fight night. The early mornings, training multiple times a day, the hard sparring, the dieting, the crippling nerves, and the pressure to perform on fight night. So hopefully I've made my point. So credit to Fabio, he always finds a way. Parker and Fabio are both very respectful, not trash talkers. But the face-off was interesting. Let's talk about it.
He's shown in his career that he does step up to the challenge and he finds a way to win.
Ade says to Parker, are you surprised that Fabio took the fight? Parker gives him the respect, but it's true, because all the way through Fabio's career, he's been stepping up when the odds were against him. Ade asked Fabio, was there any hesitation taking the fight?
No, not at all, and that's not a slight on him at all. It's the opportunity put in front of me, offered to me, is not one to say no to.
Fabio's old school, no hesitation, he's a real fighting man. He also says, how can you turn it down when a win gets you a golden opportunity to fight Usyk? In boxing is the prize fighting sport, and fighting for the undisputed is the biggest prize. And despite his inexperience, with the power he possesses, he's always got a chance. Ade says to Parker, what did you make of Fabio's fight with Justice Hooney until the knockout? In Mr. Respectful Parker, he says, I don't read into it too much. It could have just been a bad night at the office. And this is what I don't like about Parker. He's too nice. I want him to be a little bit nasty, show some dominance. Just be honest, just say he was shite. Ade says to Fabio about the power he has in being known for it.
In that circumstance, it's really been pointed to heavily, but we all carry it. We're all heavyweights. We're all big boys. We can all whack.
Fabio almost rejects it, saying he's more than just power, there's a game plan behind it. He's definitely a thinking fighter, but throughout his career, it's been his power and his toughness that's got him through, got him out of trouble. Ade says to Parker that he's at the top of the table, the top of the heavyweight division. Is Fabio there?
Look what he's done. Look at the knockouts. And each time he has stepped up, he's found that way to win.
Come on, give me something. He's just so nice. He's the type of guy you want your daughter to bring home. If you asked to get in bed with my other half, I'd probably let him. I'd probably bring him some hot milk. Would you like an extra pillow?
More pressures on Joseph Parker.
Yeah, it's his initial position with the WBO that he's putting on the line.
Fabio acknowledges that this is a huge risk for Parker, and he could have just waited it out, for his opportunity with Usyk. And to be totally honest, personally, I do think it's criminal that Parker's in this position, because on paper Fabio is way beneath him. Fight after fight, Parker's winning, but he doesn't get the opportunity he deserves. Ade says to Fabio, you must have seen holes in Parker to take this fight.
I think, yeah, I see gap, knowing my skill set and areas I think I can exploit.
And of course he said yes, but it does make sense. Because of the experience difference, Fabio's team must have seen something to take the risk. And Ade says to Parker, can you see holes in Fabio? What a stupid question. He's got more holes than a golf course.
Does that mean you go straight for looking at the knockout with him? Because
No, I'm not going to look for knockout. I want to have a good game plan with Andy Lee. And
Will you please stop being so nice? Say you're going to smash him. I don't want to hear a game plan. He's the more experienced fighter, fought at the higher level. Say you're going to smash him to bits. It's just far too much respect. Put the young lion in his place. Ade says to Parker, in his recent fights with Wilder, Zhang and Bacoli, he seems to plant his feet more and look for the knockout. And this might actually play into Fabio's hands. The more he holds his feet, the more opportunity he gives to Fabio to land his get out of jail punch. Because I can't see Fabio outboxing Parker, he needs to land a bomb. Without doubt, this version's better, but it also gives Fabio a better chance. Later on, Parker does say that he visualises the knockout, but he still fluffs it up too much. Just get to the point.
knockout victory.
Knockout.
That's what I see in the doing it. It's a different thing, you know. Doing on a fight night is different. And
Are you kidding me? You had to spoil it. I've got no words. It's almost like when you meet new people and you tell a dirty joke, then you start to backtrack, thinking, I've went too far.
It's going to be a fight that has tops and turns and swings left and right, but I feel like what I've done throughout my career is find a way to win.
Fabio sees it going back and forth. He really believes he can win. I must be honest, I much prefer the way Fabio's talking. He seems so much more confident. I just want Parker to almost be dismissive of Fabio, show that he is the top dog.
Fabio,
Cheers.
handshake, gents.
Of course.
Good luck to both of you.
Commissioner Paul.
yeah, whack that.
Even at the end when they shake hands, Fabio makes a joke, grips his hand, a push and a pull, but it's mind games. And it came from the one and only, the Cobra, Carl Froch. Fabio wanted to feel his strength, show his dominance. Fabio's a natural cold killer. We've seen it in his performances. Whereas Mr. Nice Guy needed Andy Lee to pull it out of him. Parker is who he is. He's a nice guy. He's a gentleman. He's not going to change. But regardless, we know he can fight. I just wanted to see the nasty side. Whereas Fabio shows no weakness. He's respectful, but he shows his dominance in a subtle way. If Fabio was to cause the upset, I've said it before, it'd be madness. From white collar to fighting for the undisputed. He would have to be knighted or something. I've seen no weakness from Fabio. He's not acting like he's in the deep end. He's acting like he belongs here. He's got tremendous self-belief. It's a superpower, along with his actual power. And that power can't be overlooked. We're seeing the Hooney fight. He was losing every round till bang. In the fact of the matter, there's no pressure on Fabio, it's all on Parker, and on paper, he should win. But heavyweight boxing is a sport in itself. The rules don't apply. One punch at heavyweight, it's all over. If the face-off is anything to go off, it's 1-0 to Fabio. Just quickly, a boxing legend, Paulie Malignaggi, fighting in bare-knuckle boxing, blows my mind. A two-weight world champion. He fought the best of his era, Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, Amir Khan, Adrian Broner, Danny Garcia. When you've been at the top of the sport, achieved so much, fighting bare-knuckle boxing at 44, I don't get. Which unless it's for money, which is sad. But credit to him, he did get the win. He fought Tyler Goodjohn, a former world champion in bare-knuckle boxing. And to be fair, he did look good. He rolled the years back. I mentioned recently in a video, James DeGale fighting in bare-knuckle boxing. And Paulie is 5 years older and he looked better. And obviously styles make fights, but Paulie just looked comfortable. He did say in interviews on the streets of Brooklyn he's been here before, which I quite believe. I think I'll stick with Newcastle. Paulie really showed his world-class boxing skills, his footwork, and his ability to manoeuvre Tyler. He showed his class. He won, but the facial damage, big cuts, couldn't see out of one eye, and he was in hospital all night. I just don't think it's worth it. You'd have to pay me a lot of money to fight in bare knuckle. Unfortunately, a lot of fighters never get over the buzz of competing and find it hard to fill the void. Paulie says it's not about the money, it's about the achievement, and he believes he can get to the top of bare knuckle boxing. But I'm just not sure. But regardless, I think he's great at commentary, and I think he should stay on that side of the ropes where it's safe. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and tell me your thoughts on bare knuckle boxing, and tell me your predictions on Parker versus Wardley, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you haven't seen my prediction video on this fight, go and watch it here.